say. It'll be fun, they say. Topic of discussion I've been seeing all over the internet lately, admin tuning. So we're going to get into that in just a second. First of all, I do want to say that we are doing a giveaway. It's a 10,000 subscriber giveaway on YouTube. All you have to do to enter into the giveaway is subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications button, take a screenshot, send me a DM on Instagram at @SheWentsToZ once you're done, and then repost it to your story. I'm taking everyone's name, putting them in a folder on my phone, and then I'm going to be writing out the names and a drawing, putting them in a hat, and then once we hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, I'm going to do a live drawing on Instagram Live, and we'll either give away $1,000 cash or a free tune for your Z, GQ, or GTR by the boy Admin. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this video. As a lot of you've probably seen in Monsif's Instagram story yesterday, there's been a lot of beef. Today's Sunday, so Saturday night, there's people been freaking out saying poor customer service, blah, 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 cars blowing up. So we're going to get into that and kind of squash everything I've heard about that. And I told Monsif I'm going to do this just because I'm done seeing it myself. So number one, if you got a 220,000 mile DE and you're thinking about tuning it, I'd probably wait. I'd probably hold off, get a new motor, and that's for any tuner. Don't have Saul tune it, don't have Admin tune it, don't have Ray tune it, don't have John tune it. Don't get it tuned if you're worried about the car blowing up. But that's going to happen. You need to change your fucking oil in your DE. You need to keep up to date with all your maintenance, change your spark plugs. And if you got a 200,000 mile car that blows up, you can't just automatically blame it on the tuner. The next thing I'm so done with seeing, all of these NA cars saying, oh, he blew up my car, he blew up my car. This car, it's a Garrett 6465 turbo. It's got a custom top mount turbo kit. It makes high 600s, low 700s, somewhere in that vicinity. It goes 60 to 130 in 6.48 seconds. And we're on stock bottom end. This car is stock unopened motor. If I can beat the hell out of this car every single day, every single time this car is floored and shifted, it is watt shifted. I do not lift off the gas. It's hitting red line every single day, every single pull I do in this car. How many pulls do you think I've done to this? 200 plus? Probably more than 200 pulls in this car, and it's a stock motor. If this thing is holding up at 600, 700 horsepower, how are you guys going to even try to blame a tuner on your 200,000 mile DE blowing up? It's just not how it works. The other thing is, all these guys saying this is bad customer service, blah, blah, blah. You guys just got to understand how it is. I mean, I'm in sales. I deal with the dumbest people in the world daily. When there's stuff that's posted on frequently asked questions and stuff, or on Google for that matter, and you're not looking that up before you start asking questions, this shit just gets tiring. I mean, there's always going to be a breaking point where you get fed up and you're done being asked repetitive questions over and over again. But like I said, guys, this car has had endless abuse, and it's completely fine. The only thing I've broken, the beginning clip you saw, the transmission's broke right now. Yeah, if you guys don't want to make too much horsepower to get your car broken, Admin's the guy to do that. That's one thing he will break for you, break some drivetrain parts because the car's making too much power. No, I'm just kidding. But this car's on its third transmission, about to be. It's got its second one in it right now that I just broke as well. I've broken 2 diffs. I think that's it. 2 diffs, 3 transmissions, but that's all due to me. The motor is held up through all this. Change the oil, fucking take care of it. This copy and paste tune bullshit's gotta go. It's just not realistic at all. I had a buddy Nate who's tuned by Admin. He had a 200,000 mile DE that he's beating on every day that just finally let go recently. It's nothing to do with the tuners, guys. It's nothing to do with that. a 200,000 mile DE is going to blow up under Saul. It's going to blow up under Admin. It's going to blow up under John. If you guys aren't taking care of the car, you're supposed to. I just kind of want to make this video to break everything down and let you guys know what the real deal is. Because like I said, it's not coming down to being Admin's fault. You don't grow that big of a fan base and clientele by doing poor work. So the work speaks for itself. The customer service is another thing. Because the product's there. The product is there. So as far as that goes, like I said, Harry right here has got his new Z34 out in the driveway. He's about to get tuned by Admin. It's going to be a full bolt-on car for right now. He's going to move on to boosting his and having Admin tune it as well. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't seen much about it, this motor is about to be pulled. No, not because it's blown up, but we are doing pistons, rods, head studs, and we're going to turn the boost up a lot. I want to make over 900 wheel on this season. My turbo's rated for 900 wheels, so it's going to be like in its max efficiency range. So I think I'm probably going to be swapping the 64, 65 out for a little bit bigger of a turbo, because I'm sure I'll get bored and want to turn it up over 1,000 eventually as well. But as for this thing goes, where it's at right now, it's like I said, it's a custom-made kit. It's got 1400 cc injectors, CJM full fuel return system. It's got a Z-Speed Stage 4 6-puck clutch, South Bend flywheel. This thing's it's pretty solid for a stock motor car. So it's got everything it needs. Just needs more boost. Might end up needing more fuel after we do this. But this thing's going to be rowdy next year. And once we got the whole build done, I'm having ET Tuning in Missouri build the motor. We're going to put it back in and then take it down to Houston to have Modsif tune it for TX2K and hopefully gap some fools down there in the Z platform. Trying to put the Z34 platform on the map, and I'm hyped to see what it does. Right now we got the TEs on the rear as well, but I am going to be swapping those out next season to put on Weld RTS S71 beadlocks. I'll still keep this TEs for the street when I'm running like 600, 700 horsepower, but on race nights when we're turning her up and for like certain events, we'll be putting the welds in the rear.
Oh.
Is that dog shit?
Yep. That's thing.
I should put. Another thing I want to touch on with you guys, when I bought this car, I bought it done, essentially done. The turbo kit was on there, fuel system, everything. I just kind of did my own touch on it, had it retuned, put wheels on it, new tires, shifter, things like that. But I bought this car. John did all the work on it in his garage with his buddy. It's a dope kit that he made, and the car was solid when I bought it. It just wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be, so I switched on over to Admin because I've heard good things about him. I've had buddies tuned by him. Switched over to him. We got this thing knocked out. It took a little bit of time tuning it. There's a couple of issues we ran into with things prior, nothing to do with the tuning, but we finally got this thing knocked out, and the drivability is amazing. Honestly, there's no hiccups in the car at all. And like I said, this isn't like your fucking bolt-on 350Z, 370Z. This is a single turbo car. It's pushing 16 pounds of boost through it. It's not really a slouch. The car drives essentially like stock. The only thing that makes it not drive like stock is this fucking clutch, because it's a whole different ball game than driving a stock clutch on one of these. But the drivability is amazing. It literally drives like it's stock, and it makes well over 600 horsepower, and it's about to make a lot more. That's another great thing about Admin. I've had nothing but good things to say about it. And especially where we're at now, we're putting this platform on the map, and I can't wait to see what we're going to be doing moving forward with this thing, along with other cars. I got 2 other buddies in the process, actually 3 in the process of boosting their VQs. Justin's going to be doing his Z34 soon. Justin Bill's going to be doing his G35 soon. He's at JBillBill on Instagram. And then Mike Clam is going to be doing his G35 sedan as well, which he's building his own gangster custom turbo kit on his. Check him out as well, Mike Clam on Instagram. But as far as that goes, like I said, guys, I'm not pushing this out there for nobody. If I didn't think he didn't do a good job, I wouldn't be on the internet saying it. I'd be switching tuners. We've worked together and made a gangster car, and it's only going to be a lot cooler from here. This car has beat endless amounts of fast, high horsepower cars for a 370Z to competing with. You got to think about it. These cars come with 300 horsepower out the box. When you see these beating GTRs, 370Zs and be putting in work on it. 1, 2, 3! Just, if I pulled up next to someone and they didn't know what this was, and I'm trying to race them, I'm not wasting my time on you, dude. It's a 370Z. I'm gonna smack that till it doesn't. But as far as that goes, like I said, this is an awesome fucking platform, and these motors can handle a good amount of horsepower stock before you have to really tear into them. If you want to make a good 600, 700 wheel horsepower, the VHR platform is perfect for it. Literally perfect. Especially if you get a lower mile motor, it'll last you forever. Just try to keep the torque lower. Anyone that's tuning these, Ray, John, Monsef, they all know that. They'll make them as reliable as possible at that power level. What you guys got to understand is that no tuner is going to do anything to make the car make less power or do anything that would ultimately hurt the car. I mean, their whole end goal is to give you a solid platform that the car is going to run good and make the most amount of power as you can safely as possible. No one's going to try to push the envelope without your request. So a lot of these cars, they're having oil pressure issues. I mean, the HRs have the gallery gasket problem. The 06 rev ups, they have oil consumption issues. A lot of these things are caused by oil pressure lossage or even main bearing failure. These things don't really make power by ramming it with a bunch of timing or making it run super lean. Lean is mean, but that's not how these motors make power. It's just a whole different ballgame with these VQs. So there's really not any benefit for your tuner to be negligent with the tune anyway, especially for these bolt-on cars. It just doesn't work like that. So yeah, a lot of these things, like I said, they're all caused by oil pressure, premature bearing wear, and things of that sort, because it's not going to be anything related to your tune to make your fucking 300 horsepower car blow up, is what you got to realize at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm going to plug the hell out of Monsef. He does great work. All these cars speak for themselves, and that's not me bagging on any other tuners. A lot of the other tuners are great. Ray does a great job. John does a great job. Saul tuned my first car, and I didn't even have any problems with him prior. So I mean, I got no hate in any of the VQ game. I think all the tuners are pretty great. Obviously, since Monsef did my car and we've done a great job together on it, obviously that's my boy. So we're going to stick with that moving forward. I definitely suggest for you guys to go to Monsef and have your car tuned if you haven't by them. Or by this point in time yet. But that being said, I mean, if you want to go elsewhere, do that as well. Like I said, they're all great guys. John will work with you, Ray will work with you. There's really no, I don't see any complaints on my end from any of the tuners in the game. Just Monsef and I, like I said, have built a good platform here and done good work together. So no reason for me to not plug him for everyone else as well. Car speaks for itself. I'm sure if you guys want to have a boosted car, I get DMs on the daily, what kit I have, what's done to it, blah, blah, blah. Have Monsef fucking tear at that car, man. Once you got your kit on, whatever you're going to do, boosted performance kit, Soho kit, Doc Ray's kit, whatever you do, have Monsef tune that thing. It's going to make some power and surprise a lot of V8s in your area, I'll tell you that right now. Another thing to touch on for you guys, Nissan's been making the knock sensors less and less sensitive over the years, and advancing the time on those, so that's another thing that's causing premature wear on these cars. It's nothing you can just really blame or point a finger at for your tuner on. But that'll pretty much wrap this video up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it cleared some things up in the air, because this tuner war shit just getting old. I'm done seeing it. I'm done seeing these bolt-on cars fucking blaming their tuners. It just, no matter who it is, it's annoying. It's not your tuner's fault that your fucking car blew up. It's just not. Certain cases, can that be the case? Absolutely. On these fucking full bolt-on cars, no. Get that out of your head. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps your boy out. Boosts me up in the algorithm a lot, so I'm on the suggested page when you guys are watching other videos. But I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video.